Is this thing on? I sure hope so. Streaming here, not really late at night, I guess, but later in the evening. For me, anyways. New patch just came out, 7 p.m. My time is 7:38 currently. Yeah, Expedition got updated on top of some other things, but was already planning on running some expeditions, so fortunately that was one of the things that got updated. Actually, I ran a map just before the patch and picked up 3 logbooks in a span of like 5 seconds. Tink after tink after tink. So, yeah, I'm ready to lock and load on some logbooks. Well, they do have quite a few Grand Expeditions still yet to run. Okay, maybe not quite a few, maybe a handful. Got one there. A couple over this way, maybe? Are these mostly finished? One there? Okay, yeah, fewer than I thought. Another one here. We'll start at the furthest one back, maybe? Another one here, but I'd have to run a map to get to that, so if I have to do that, I might as well keep exploring more with some more logbooks or something, but okay, they're tutorializing Waystones a little better now, I guess. I need to switch to Jado. What's the setup here? Increase exceptional items. The rare chests, they just added some rare chests to guarantee an exceptional item. So that's a possible new reward from Grand Expeditions. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes, I suppose. If we can get any of those. I'm trying to set up a stream thing over here, so bear with me. Nobody's watching at the moment, I don't think, but this is for post-commentary sake, I suppose. Nope, hang on. Refresh. Okay. Nope, I'm missing something. I don't have comments up. Let's see. Yep, straight up don't know how to get my comments back in OBS. I think I took them out while I was recording something or other, but we'll try to keep an eye on the chat through YouTube. Anyways, Grand Expedition, I'm gonna go Jado here. Not a whole lot that helps with these. Of course, you want the Verisium Remnant reroll chance. Don't think I want anything else, really. Most of these have no effect whatsoever, except the Strongbox one does. You can get a Grand Expedition with a bunch of Strongboxes, so when you use the 2 Strongbox ones, the Anomaly Map Reveal, and Eastern Knowledge. I don't know if there needs to be a nearby anomaly map, or if it'll just like reveal the nearest unrevealed one. I have absolutely no idea. So, yeah, I'm running a bunch of kind of terrible Waystones. I threw all the ones with mods I didn't want to run in a tab, so they aren't 6 modded or anything. The only mod I really don't want to run is, for the most part, less recovery rate, but should be fine for the expeditions here. And there's some crit stuff in there as well. Something in the mix. So I'm after a rune something alloy.
History left its mark.
Try to remember the name of it. Is it rune? Just gotta look up alloy. It's not rune. It is Rune Binder's alloy. Yeah. Which gives staves when you use it on a staff. 25 to 50% chance to gain Nature's Archon when your plants overgrow. So you can get 100% uptime at that, on that at reduced effect. So yeah, that's something I'm very much interested in. So, expedition buffs. Excuse me, voice. Let's see. Do I have a mute button? So I'm not coughing into the mic or something. Okay, yeah, I have a mute button, but it's apostrophe. I need to change that at some point. Anyways, I'm horrible at doing things live, so... anyways, two main things they changed about Grand Expeditions. They now have different reward flags. It's like, there's currency ones, and this currency one's actually glowing. Well, it's, I think, supposed to be kind of golden, but the Chaos Orb icon is already golden. So they kind of look like glowing right here on the mini-map, the overlay map. So I think these are supposed to be big currency chests. I guess the expedition markers are random. These are clearly uniques. Although I'm not familiar with that icon from PoE2. And they added more remnants. So we can get a good idea from running around here if there are any juicy remnants. The one I'm after is and requires an 8. So if we don't see any 8s, that'll be unfortunate, but obviously you're not going to see them every time. I don't even know what to pick for most of these, generally. Oh, that isn't the only thing they changed about Expedition. Ooh, here's an 8. Varana's Carnage. No berserking modifiers. Well, I'll take it. I wonder if it's actually going to be tough to choose some of these now because you only have 15 explosives instead of 20. But these mods, so basically the set rune in each remnant will be applied to every monster subsequent or following, I guess I should say, that remnant. And they increase the effect on that in terms of like item rarity, all that jazz. And based on the patch notes and the way Jonathan said it in the teaser video, it's minimally twice as good as it was before. Some of them are more, but it sounds like all of them are at least double. So I guess we'll see what kind of impact that has. Not expecting like a massive loot explosion. Like obviously they felt like they could double them for a reason. So did I check this one up here? This is a 3. Yeah, that's terrible. Although armor scraps still aren't too bad. Apparently they're going for over an exalt in trade, which sounds like a lot for an armor scrap to me. Someone who hasn't played trade in absolutely ages. Okay, that's slightly inconvenient. They're going to wrap around to the side here. I don't know if they did anything to these. I think they buffed the chests. So I've been avoiding these because they're horrible, but everything's updated now, so I guess I'll try it again. Can I reach both of these? Nope. What a scam. I think I'm going to have to try to push further this way, though, if I want to catch everything here. Maybe not. That's going to save me a little bit there. Hang on, does that? That doesn't hit that. Whoops. Walked out of range. And then good in this. So I probably don't want to deal with that then. I was hoping to be able to... Oh, there's a 6 here that I missed. Sure, Rune of the Sky. I'm kind of hoping to hit some of the newer chests. And actually, I didn't pay attention at all to see if there were any weapon or armor since those are guaranteed exceptional items now. I wonder if they have any like particular weighting on whether an exceptional is extra socket versus extra quality. I have no idea. Sure. I guess I'm spending way too much time here just talking and thinking about it. Absolutely mind flooded by having to explain anything live. Okay, that one's pretty rare as far as I'm aware. This is a remnant. It is, okay. Well, got myself cursed. If you're stopping by for the first time, hello. Oh. Okay, there we go. I don't recall how the audio balances. I feel like I must have bumped my volume up. The game sounds loud to me, and I hope that isn't bleeding over into the stream. Especially considering my voice is already kind of dead. If I talk louder than I am, I'd just be completely fried tomorrow. How's everyone doing? Watching now or in the future? I myself had a very long day of unemployment. Not really, it was pretty typical, but kinda sucks being out of work. Do some live therapy here, I guess, for a unsuspecting viewer or two. Probably focus more on trying not to die. I think this is already quite a bit hairier than it used to be. Although it wasn't really all that often that you had an 8 rune. Is that a rare unique? I don't recognize any of the uniques in this game yet. Except the ones that are like very common, I guess. I can pick out Death Rush. Blackheart, is that the name of it? The one ring? Early game damage ring? Has Intimidate chance in PoE2. I'm somewhat slowly trying to get enough of to make a lore weave. Yeah, that one was a lot less juicy. Makes sense, given that it was... Was that a 4 rune? Versus an 8 before? We'll see how these 6s are now, though, after a couple of other ones here. So, hang on. Are the chests in the revealed areas also not just generic chests anymore? Like, are they more akin to the chests up here? That would certainly make them worth running. I keep getting the rare unique noise, but I don't know enough about the uniques again to be excited or unexcited about what I'm seeing. Can you use an irradiated tablet on these maps? So that's probably something I should be doing. Be getting slightly higher level stuff. Especially from the mobs, getting level 82 items would be good. I guess the chests are always going to be bad. Low item level, I should say. Like they're going to be 80 even if I use a tablet, so it can't be 81, 82, which would be more ideal. Is this a short one? Some of these are like way too long. One of them's like a maze of garbage. And yeah, it looks like these chests are still not good. That's a shame, but not a huge deal, honestly. Like, the number of rare, unique noises I was just hearing has me thinking the new loot chests are pretty good. We'll check this one just for the sake of it. I guess we did get a lot of gold from this one. On to the next one, I suppose. Quick tea sip. Pulse Protector, already have one of those. And Dark Ray Vectors. I guess I'll stash next to one of those. Oh, Snake Bite. Yep. Already have a Snake Bite too, but sure, I'll stash an extra. Not sure how much rarity is going to have an effect on these things either, and I have a decent amount of rarity on my character, 80 something, 80-ish, 78, something like that. Sure, go ahead here. 79 base. Sure, because I'll toss that one. Giving all my unique rings to make a lore weave of some kind at some point. Clearly, I'm just a massive hoarder in this game, even worse than in PoE1, because bases are more important in this game. That's what I've come to realize in making this amulet. I kind of settled pretty hard on this one, but oh well. I was I didn't want to have to pick up 7,000 more amulets to get another, or to get an actual good base. What am I looking for? Oh, hang on. Yeah, maybe I should be prioritizing like item rarity or something on my waystones. I guess I can exalt these. Sure. 39% rarity. And I probably have an irradiated tablet to use here, sure, right? Monster effectiveness. Gold found. We can at least test it. Actually. Take that out. Swap this in. Sure.
History left its mark. Time to leave.
What is this one? This is Waystones. Okay. Waystones are actually pretty good. It drops a truckload of them. A lot of remnants here at the start. Monster XP. Could get decent XP. What is this icon here? This isn't the mystery icon. Maybe that's a... Sorry, I'm leaning forward. That was probably pretty loud into the mic. It's not a mystery icon like the other generic reward flags we're showing. Or this is the expedition icon, right? And that was shown for the generic mystery rewards before, like this one over here. So, yeah, I'm guessing that's like Kalgurin gems or something? The ones you get from the Versium remnants? Monster corruption. Crappy remnant. Arahangui's Horde. Interesting. It's a big currency one. I picked up a big currency one before, right? And it didn't seem like absolutely massive or anything. It's not very good. I think there's that one. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see here. I do need some XP, so I guess I'll take some XP. Let's go powered by Verisium, I guess. Don't really need anything out of any of these. I'm not going this way. Swing over here. And maybe see what this is about. I think this is going to be bad, but check it out anyways. Guess I didn't give myself a whole lot of room to pick up the bonus XP, did I? I guess I won't worry about it then. Pretty close to a level. Just get it another time. Hit both of those. We prioritize moving this further. Oops, need to go this way. Four left here. Slightly unfortunate. And then we'll head up here and pick up 2 currency boxes. Sure. Now I'm paranoid. Gonna double check this one. Yeah, I'm not sure I came up here, but it's only a 4 rune remnant. Six waystones, pretty solid. Could have been paying attention to which. I think the last currency chest was a big one. We'll see if that feels different when compared to the preceding one. The last 2 chests are a normal and a big currency. Obviously, like, can't just compare one of each, but there's a vibes-based economy we're working with here. Oh, that was a rune. Rarer rune. That came from the one icon I didn't recognize. Is that? Grass. Okay. Not a forest. Oh well. I don't even remember what the forest one is for. Not anything I've done so far, at least, but could potentially do. Apparently chancing irradiated tablets is a thing you can do. More waystones. Honestly, a pretty decent way to stock up on waystones, it seems like. So just currency. I don't know if it's always currency or the random outcome. Okay, so that was normal, right? No, this one's normal. I mean, that one was too, but that one is. And this one's the big one?
Buried.
Yeah, hard to tell.
Fun in that.
Alright, we'll check out this. Oh, this one's short. That works. The shorter ones are probably worth checking anyways. Sure, dip in. Got a couple of rare chests out of it. The longer ones, I just don't want to run through them myself, personally.
Goodbye.
Okay, we got 12 tablets out of that? That's kind of crazy. I think my clicks aren't sticking. Or they are sticking, whichever one sounds worse. And let's see. What if the seeds got re-rolled at all? I don't recall. What, wait, Star Drinker. I'm gonna open that right now. Just in case, I don't know, running map messes with the seed at all or something. And I am gonna try this. That was... Wait. Oh, great. You're just having something in my inventory? Did that change it? Stuff like Last to Fall. Hang on a minute. Bleak and Awful. Okay, 100%. I saw a Star Drinker on one of these. Which is Uhtred, which is who I'm after. Oh, we got 3 things here. End of the Circle. Star Drinker. So if there's End of the Circle and Star Drinker, that means Medved should already be there, right? So just use Verana. Okay, nope. Oh, wait, yes. It's Sprawling Jungle, Skuta Temple, and... Wait, what? And another? Oh, well, oh. I see. You can get numerous of the same boss. That's good. I guess that means you'll never waste a saga item, I suppose. So yeah, I have 2 Verana, 1 Medved, and Uhtred. Okay, cool. And I'm just gonna go into the next one then. And yeah, obviously this did work, so I guess I'm gonna stick with that and leave this unchecked here. Man, I need a... I don't know if I need to add monitoring or some feedback or something to indicate
Time to leave mine.
for myself that I'm muting and unmuting. Actually, it might not be a bad idea to have some kind of icon on screen as well, indicating that I'm muted or not. I don't remember which one of these I have more of, so let's pick whatever. And here's a weapon flag. So we're going to get an exceptional weapon at item level 80. That might not be ideal. It's a 7. Cadigan's Epiphany. Versus Celestial Alloy. Okay, I'm gonna pick the alloy because am I? Am I? Well, I'm using unique gloves on my build, right? I'm using night scale. Is a jewel socket plus the fact that I could have a different corruption here. Like instead of the second jewel socket, I could have more mana regen or crit rate or whatever from corruption. Is a jewel socket worth more than 8 cast speed, 30% ailment magnitude? Probably is. Which looks like it's pretty huge. But at the same time, so it's +1 to all spell skills, which I believe is a suffix. Let me check PoEDB. Staves. Yeah, that should be a suffix, right? Because all the skill levels are suffixes. Augment. No. Let's see. Perfect Essence Alloy. No, it's a prefix. Okay. So what do I want on prefixes? I want a +7 fractured suffix. Also probably want cast speed. Man. My next staff is going to be a massive pain to craft, I'm realizing. Even if I can get a fractured +7 or +6, I think it'd be really hard to beat this, my current one. If I didn't have the fractured mana, it would be a lot easier, but that was a miss fracture, so that does kind of make the Epiphany a little more appealing. Let's see, okay. Quick look at my buddy's staff that he made a while back. His prefixes, he had spell damage and spell fizz. And then suffix. Oh, that's right. His suffix, he has the hybrid cast speed and elemental damage is cold, which I don't want. I want Nature's Archon. So what does my ideal staff look like? It'll be plus levels, probably cast speed and Nature's Archon. Which means I won't have room for crit or mana regen, anything like that. And then prefix. Wait. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Prefix, yeah. I guess I would have an open spot for +1 all. Tough choice. I think. Oh, right. I was going to price check. Sorry for anyone watching. I'm going painfully slowly at the moment because I'm getting distracted by 70 different things. Cadigan's Epiphany. It's 11 divs. Celestial Alloy, which I'm probably picking instead, is 11 divs. So I guess at the end of the day, as we knew from the start, it's kind of up to me. Okay, so that's priority number 1 there. Greater Chaos, sure. What was this one again? Flux. And I want this exceptional item from the new exceptional weapon chests. Let's see what the other remnants are. Another 6. 5. Can I see this, please? I don't think I have many prismatics, so sure. I don't know if I'll make it out this way. Another 6. Uhtred Saga, okay. That is my second highest priority now, behind getting the 7 up there. There's just one in the corner I need to check. I Hope I can wrap all the way around there. It's another 6. Sovereign Alloy, Perfect Chaos, or Exalt. I want everything. Everything's so good now. I'm pretty excited to do some expedition now. This is kind of crazy, honestly. The difference is night and day. Like, if you did expedition before, you gotta go try it again now. I might be like going back and forth, trying to fit everything in here and having to redo some things, but I'm greedy. What can I say? This was a rare unique? Yeah. Can we make it? I'm pretty sure we can't make it. Well, what was this one again? Junk? Prismatic alloy? Yeah, close enough to junk. Hang on. Okay, increase health. I guess that's fine. Doesn't brick the map, at least. There's... Am I heading to this one down here? Yes. There's no way I can make it over there, right? Speed and damage. I guess that's fine. Okay, I just barely make it over here. Is there a... Yeah, I can't hit that. Okay. How's it going, everyone? See a couple people watching at this point. I better double check it. I've got 11 divine loot here in this one. Okay, yeah. I run past it twice, so I hope I get it somewhere in the mix there. A lot of fixed rune remnants in this one. I don't recall if they said they buffed the race of those at all. An exceptional scepter for 1E1 quality. Not exactly an exciting first exceptional item chest. But you gotta check it, right? Could be something decent. I don't know, what kind of item base would you want as an exceptional that you would be okay with it being level 80? Like, weapons, you're fine at 81 sometimes or all the time. I don't know entirely all that much about it, but at least staves, I don't need higher than 81. This is the big one. Hang on, I don't have any extra revives on this map, do I? Lock in. I don't know, the remnants in the Grand Expeditions always feel like significantly easier to me than in maps. And I'm not sure why. Because they should have... Like, obviously they still have all the Waystone modifiers applying to them. But they also have more runes applying to them from the previous remnants, if I'm understanding how that works correctly. Oh, we got the big one though, so Celestial Alloy in the bag. I need like way more supplies before I can even think about crafting my staff. What is going on here? They have... Is there some rune that like equalizes their health? Perfect Exalt. I've never seen that before, but that's what it looked like to me, because everything was dying at exactly the same time. Oh. Yikes. Well, is it OP now? I could be getting lucky, but it certainly seems a lot better than it was before. I was gearing up to run some expedition myself anyways, and then I was watching Waggle's video from a few days ago, and he said that the devs mentioned somewhere that they were going to buff it, and I thought to myself, well, they normally put out the patch Thursday at 7 p.m. my time, 8:19 now, so I kind of waited a little bit, patch came out, and yeah, the difference is very noticeable. Kind of some highlights for anybody tuning in. All the reward chests seem a lot better, and a lot more remnants means higher chance at the minimum to see a good one. I don't know if they separately buffed how good the remnants are in Grand Expeditions, but even if they didn't, you're seeing enough of them now that your chances of seeing a good one are, again, pretty decent. And of course you want to use Jado for the 10% chance to get a lucky roll on those. So the more of those you see, the better. Honestly, the fact that you're getting 5 fewer explosives now as well is kind of relevant, because even on this map, this is my 3rd expedition since the patch, because I spent 20 minutes yapping at the start of the stream. It's yeah, very relevant that you are getting less explosive now, because there was plenty of other stuff I wanted to grab in this map. I just didn't have the explosives for, but oh well. How do I pick up all this junk? Well, I know, I'm a hoarder and I like to corrupt things. Sulfite map with rarity. I have not. I don't think I have any at the moment that would be ready to go. Let's see. Which ones are sulfite? It was like Scorched K or something? I don't think I have any. Yeah, I had an 8 rune remnant in my first map, and that was pretty ridiculous. And like the general loot at the end of it. I think if you, and that was my first one in a chain. I think if you did that as your last one in the chain, that would go pretty hard. And what am I doing now? I guess I just want to run a map. I want Hilda for this. Yeah. Need to get to some of these other ones here. Sure, leave that in. Well, I don't have that many here. I guess I have a boss fight to do, but... yeah, we'll see if I can scout one out here. But yeah, the buff's immediately noticeable. I guess I had only done a handful before the patch, mostly because I was like starved on logbooks. Oh, this is the expedition? Yeah. I was starved on logbooks, so I didn't really have the opportunity to do a ton before the patch. But Yeah, like, looking back, after even just these few that I've done after the patch, it's kind of ridiculous how good they are by comparison. I guess I'm gonna do this at the same time, because why not? But yeah, I'm sure somebody's gonna post like a massive like loot explosion from a really juicy Grand Expedition here within like an hour or something like that. I mean, I guess it's been just over an hour since the patch went live. So maybe people are already doing that. I don't know, and I don't have that much rarity on my character. I was saying earlier around 80-ish. I had to drop some rarity when I upgraded my amulet. It just wasn't in the cards. I gotta stop picking up so much junk. I gotta fix my loot filter. I mean SSF, but this is so ridiculous. But hey, like I don't mind doing ritual for uniques and such, but I do think it would be nice to have another option to do the whole like chase rarity, get a big drop, get some currency while you're at it from the Grand Expeditions. I think that would be fun. Do I want to bother with all this? I guess I could use some tablets. Is anyone else trying out Expedition at the moment? Are you kind of holding off, waiting to see how it goes? Alright, they changed Abyss too. I guess that's a thing as well. I don't know if this is a known thing. I'm still pretty newbie at the details of PoE2, but early League, I had Ulaman as my selected faction. Is that what I think it is? Cospers? Anyways, I had Ulaman as my forced Abyss faction. I didn't see an Abyss boss in the depths over like 30 abyssal depths. And based on the phrasing of the passive, it sounds like it's supposed to be a 25% chance. So that seemed a little ridiculous to me. But I've been seeing bosses since I switched to Ulaman. So I'm gonna guess... Wait, who did I say before? I gotta check this. Yeah, I was on Ulaman before, now I'm on Amanamu. After I made that switch, I've been seeing Abyssal Depths. I'm guessing you specifically... Well, I'm not guessing anything with any certainty, but I would think, based on lore reasons and like corroboration of what I know about the lore, that Ulaman specifically does not have a boss in the Abyssal Depths. And then it's just Kurgle and Amanamu. Sovereign Ally, another Perfect Exalt? Sure. I just got one of these like 5 minutes ago. What is going on here? That was kind of a lot of loot. I'm getting expedition withdrawal symptoms already. I need to get out of here and get back to it. Where they hotfix it. Or something. No, they probably won't do that, but... Great. Oh wow, I killed 2 of them. In the void. It's bad enough when you do it 2 separate times. But I did just get a 58% damage upgrade, so... I think I need to pull back a little sooner than I'm used to. Although, do I need to wait for them to come out in order to... Yeah, I don't know. Not super worried about it. I'm trying to focus on the expedition here. Getting sidetracked. Part of the deal with PoE2, I guess, like, you feel... Because... Well, I guess outside of tablet boosts and whatnot, you have the full passives unlocked for every mechanic. So in that sense, it does feel a little more worthwhile to do things every map, but... Just a matter of how you like doing things, I suppose. 20 years of roleplay for this boss. Alright. Going on autopilot here. Whatever. Back to it. It is a cost breeze. I'll have to check that out later. Haven't seen that in PoE2 yet.
This is what we have available. Bring any domes you find.
Jump off all the junk I have a habit of picking up. Leave myself 1 revive. How about that? Yeah, only 1 more grand expedition. I guess we'll chain some bosses afterwards. What? It's just a random hunting ground in the middle of the ocean? Okay. And yeah, there's probably a better irradiated setup I could go with. Make sure my Jado is active. Yeah, there's probably just a better irradiated setup in general if you want to really crush the grand expeditions, but I'll worry about that some other time.
History left its mark.
Oh, this is the
Mine.
strongbox one, so extra good I have the strongbox stuff selected for Jado. Kind of sucks to pick a lower rune amount, but all these are kind of worthless to me, so I guess I will anyways. Sure, Memory of the Sky. If I even go to that one, I guess I should have started on this side, where all the rest of the remnants are. There's a 6, Crackling Flux. Augments, sure. The good thing about the strong boxes is that you don't have to kill every... Oh, that was my noise, by the way. Let me mute this. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. The strong box, you don't have to kill everything in the strong box to continue the detonation. Astrid's creativity. That is the other thing I need to make my staff. Okay. So the deal here is you socket it, you get your other crafted modifier, and then you can replace it without losing the crafted modifier. The additional one, that is. So that's awesome. I'm pretty hyped about the expedition changes. If you couldn't tell, I will almost certainly be making some kind of video about this. Not too worried about that. I guess if I path through there, then I can pick it up. Another divine over here. How hard do I want to go before the big one here? Do the runes apply to the strongbox monsters? That's another question. I'll just do full exalt on everything, why not? I guess I'm gonna go up and around this way. Cool, that hits. There's a rare currency chest, so sure. Neither of these matter to me all that much. What is this one? A unique? Okay. I do somewhat care about the strong boxes, but not really a ton. Like, that's probably just a waste of exalts, really. That's not ideal either. We're gonna have a long run of nothing here for a minute. What am I trying to reach? This one? I think that's it. Rare monsters. It's pretty much all we want. I say as I continue to throw junk at this. Alright, whatever. Spending too much time thinking about inconsequential stuff. Sure. I have one revive on this map, so if I die to something stupid, hopefully can still salvage it.
A little resistance keeps things interesting.
Am I getting pushed by something spawning in? Vader Chaos. Cool. Oh, this one's already active over here. Oh, right, because I was doing a strongbox. So it just continued on its way. What was that? Everything just died immediately. I think that was a big currency one. Not really a whole lot of discernible difference, as far as I can tell, between the big ones and the normal ones. Big being the glowing, like, I don't know, oversaturated looking Chaos Orb icon. One's not done? No, everything's running off over here. That hurt. Also lag. Am I dropping frames? Nope. Okay. Interesting. So, alright. No, sorry. I have some audio looping for a minute there. Okay. So new to the whole streaming deal. Yeah, honestly, I don't know, I guess I'll see as I continue to do more, but it's hard to think they didn't buff the remnants just on the basis that I've seen so many good ones already. Gimme. Oh. One of these is a pack of rare monsters. What is making everything immune? And can you stop doing that? Whoa. Yeah, the lag is real. I have no drop frames. Somebody let me know if something's going horribly wrong on this stream. What? Okay. I'm glad I got the main thing I was after. But also, what was that? Whatever I died to is literally invisible. And I'm missing half my damage. I need to leave and get to low life again.
Speak.
So doing, oh, right here. Whoops. Oh, G. This is considered completed. And I didn't lose a portal? Or what?
History left its mark. Time to leave mine.
That was just a 4 rune? Felt pretty hard for a 4 rune. Unless whatever I was... the invisible mob I was fighting was a remnant of something else. Yeah, really, what is happening here? New patch, new bugs, maybe? Although it's entirely possible some weird rune combination is doing this. And it's somewhat mostly normal. This is a nightmare. I was so close to leveling up. Oh, oh no. Okay, well... I was fairly certain. Wait. You have to reactivate your omen? Ah, I didn't realize that. Because it was already... it was still highlighted. That is very unfortunate. I was like slowly working on that level. At least I can still go back in, I guess.
History left its mark.
Probably should let my EF
Time to
recover
leave
first.
mine.
I guess I could go to the well. I always forget that the possibility. Like, what is... something's damaging me because I can't get my ES back. I don't have mana. Something's sapping my mana? Yeah, I get it. What is going on here? And my skill is not recovering cooldown literally at all. Or it is, but very slowly. Hard to tell. Dip out here real quick. Yeah, there's something invisible and scary chasing me at the moment. Oh, here we go. Oh. No, I see what happened. Amelioration can only apply once per zone because it's a combat omen. Is it one combat omen per zone or one of each type per zone? Doesn't really make a difference, I guess, but do I want to risk more XP? I was just at 98. Now I'm down to 76. Yeah, that's kind of sketch. We'll give it one more go. Yeah, I don't know if I'm like, if I just haven't loaded something in or if this is a general problem that other people are having, but I literally just like can't see half the enemies. I'm pretty sure. Like something's draining my mana and I have no idea what. On top of like... Okay, can I get mana now? Can I see you? Nope. Whatever I can't see, I can't damage. By the looks of it. I don't know, this is a little ridiculous. Why do I keep doing that? I can still see them, like, hovering over, though. I'm tempted to restart the game to see if that helps. What am I going to show if I close the game? POV. Alright, quick restart of the game. Black screen here momentarily. Gotta provide commentary so there's no dead air or something. Alright, there we go. I'm a little sad to have lost all that XP, but what can you do? Holy, the noise, man. I gotta get out of here. There's something over here still. Just keep rolling. I'll get back to my portal. Okay. They said map complete. Is it actually... It is actually complete. Okay, that was a little unfortunate, but I think I am going to end it off there. Keep it a little short. I'm pretty tired after today. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Good luck on any of your expedition endeavors, and again, thanks for watching. I'll probably post a video about this. Subscribe if you want to check that out when it comes out, and I'll catch you later.